Is this thing recording?
For those of you that don't know, I've moved country. I am now in Poland, no longer in Ireland. However, while I moved country, I also got to travel across Europe, as I needed to take my car and my entire setup with me. Some of you may have noticed the SlimeVR box behind me. This wasn't actually shipped to me, as while I traveled across Europe, I got to visit the SlimeVR headquarters and build my own set of slimes, which some of you may have seen on their live stream. However, before I can take you on that journey, I feel like I need to explain. This is a slime tracker. It is a cheaper version of full body tracking for the masses. It's based on IMUs instead of using something like lighthouses. What makes it even better is the fact that slime trackers are fully open source. In fact, you could even build them yourself right now if you didn't want to buy them. The fact that they're open source also makes them very flexible. Some of you may know that OSC Trackers have recently come out from Sony, and OSC Trackers can already be turned into slime trackers, making them work a lot better. Slime trackers not using lighthouses is also a massive benefit. Because of this, they're not prone to the same kind of occlusion that lighthouse trackers are. If you put them underneath a blanket or hide them behind something else, they will not be lost, as there's nothing looking for them. They essentially track themselves. I already know how well it works, trying it out before this video, but in a little while, you guys are going to see it in action, and I think you will be incredibly impressed. However, before we jump into that, I feel like I need to take you on the journey that led up to me having my hands on these a little bit early. So, let's take a little trip.
There's a SlimeVR studio tour, except half of this might not be shown.
Oh, we can show everything.
Okay, show everything here then. Everything, including this. Is this a resin? Oh, it's so fast.
It's so good. We want stuff for reviewers, actually.
I think I might have to take a look. But what are the ones nobody gets?
The blue one and teal.
Okay.
Blue are for reviewers and teal are for developers. So all reviewers would be getting blue.
I'll take teal. I'll be fancier than all the other reviewers.
Now you're getting the blue.
Okay. Are you recording in 4K? This better be 4K. No. Wait, that... Oh, this is not going to end well. Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Full SlimeVR server that Mysticle assembled slime right now.
Okay, let's try and make some slimes.
And it's
okay.
Upside down, so... No.
It's good, it's a feature. It's a feature. That is a feature of the live stream.
So you can take a panel.
This?
Yep.
Okay, this seems delicate.
Yes, snap them.
Are you sure?
Yes. Just snap them.
It feels so wrong.
Satisfying.
It feels so wrong. It becomes very satisfying and then it feels so right.
You make sure you turn it on, see that it blinks, and you make sure that it's turned on. And then you put it in. Now, first go the board.
Okay.
Make sure it's fully in.
Yep. Oh.
Yep.
Oh, it snaps in. Okay.
It sometimes does.
I guess I won't screw the screws in yet. We'll leave that till last.
Mysticle was kidnapped.
I actually was. I'm now being forced to build slimes. Best kidnapping ever.
Blink once if you need saving.
Where do I blink?
This is the camera that faces you.
You're being asked to blink twice just so they know you're okay.
That was like 6.
That means I'm very okay. By the way, I think I parked outside the wrong building, so the screwdriver is electric.
Yes. Unplug it. Yeah.
USB Type-C.
Yes.
That's good. That's the only correct connector.
Enjoy our beautifully suspended screwdrivers. These are slime straps.
So now we know why why they're missing. Can it do rehearse?
Same button.
Oh, same button. It even has a cool animation when you're screwing in the screw.
Yeah, it screws the screw down.
Are you sure you guys don't want donuts? We have way too many donuts.
Definitely must have them. I'm getting donuts. I'm excited. Where are the donuts? Here they are. This is very difficult. Take them before I do.
They weren't kidding.
Half a donut.
There's so many different donuts.
This is a fairly equal exchange.
I must say.
You might actually need some of these. They go on the back of
Oh, so...
your slime. Flaws expected.
Give it a rating, Vitaly.
10 out of 10.
Oh, well, here we go. That is what I call perfect. How do I make the box?
Well, it's been pre-dented, so...
Trust me, I will make my own dents. Recycling moment. So what happens here?
Oh, you fold it.
And then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now glue gun.
see, I'm actually a professional at gluing. Here we go.
Public glue brush.
They are so cute. Look at this. Look how cute that is. Now, is there not a shortage of these? Look at that.
That should be everything,
It's
right?
beautiful. Oh, extensions. Perfect.
Tips, you can shove them into this strap box. Before you seal it up, sticker sheets have some more stickers.
Yeah, this is incredibly handy.
Manual,
Seal that bad boy.
and then you have one sticker to seal it in.
Now we seal the deal. Oh, we have smiley faces. I will steal all of your smiley stickers. That's perfect. That's it. We have created it. I feel so proud.
Now do that 21,000 times.
Vitaly, we need to go. Vitaly, you're next. Actually, let's have Vitaly mate do it. I have nothing to work with. That doesn't matter.
Now that we have the slime trackers in our hands, let's take a closer look at them, as they have gone through quite a few revisions since I last had my hands on them. First of all, at the top of the tracker, we've got the power on and power off button. Very, very simple. You slide it to turn the slime on or off. We've got that beautiful Type-C port now, which, as we all know, is the only correct connector, and we've got an extension port, as all slime trackers are capable of having extensions, essentially allowing you to add on another IMU to the tracker without having another tracker. This is great for things like feet, as you can have the smaller extension on your foot and the tracker on your ankle. I have the review kit ones, which are the transparent blue ones, and I think they look absolutely incredible. We don't need to go through an unboxing as we built the box, and as you can see here, I've already placed the stickers onto my trackers, telling me exactly which ones go where, and the stickers go on the side here so that they don't cover up the beautiful front. Now, with that out of the way, let me take you guys through the software, as the software has gone through quite a few revisions, and it's really simple to set up. Slime trackers can be set up to be used completely standalone with the Quest. However, that is not what we are going to be doing today. Today, I'll just be showing you the standard setup with a Windows computer running SteamVR. So to install the SlimeVR server onto your Windows computer, you will need to follow the website that I will have linked for you down below, and SlimeVR now has a simple web installer, making everything really easy. You launch the web installer like you would any other Windows app, and you just keep clicking next until you have the software installed. When you have the SlimeVR server installed, launch it and go through the setup. The setup will first ask you to put in your Wi-Fi password and Wi-Fi SSID, meaning the name, mine is Nighthawk, and then I type in the password. Once you've done this, it will bring you to a page asking you to start connecting your trackers. Here, what you'll want to do is you'll want to connect your trackers to your computer using a USB Type-C cable, and then the SlimeVR server will connect those to the Wi-Fi network and restart them. After this is done, they should start showing up inside the server. Once they've all shown up inside the server, press on next, and then it will ask you to assign those trackers to your body parts. I've already done this, so my trackers are assigned here, but just to show you, what you'll want to do is you'll want to click on a body part that you want to assign a tracker to, move around the tracker, that will make it light up, and then all you do is you select the tracker that lights up, and that assigns it to the body part. Once you've assigned all your trackers to your body parts, you will want to go through assigning where they are on your body and which way they're facing. Now, you can go through the automatic one here, however, this is experimental, and it didn't actually end up working for me 100%, mainly because I had the ankle trackers facing to the right and to the left, so I had to go back into the software and change that manually later. But you can go ahead and try it, it might work for you. With the new software also came a bunch of really cool new features. For example, double tapping the tracker to quick reset, or triple tapping a tracker for a full reset, making it much easier to reset your trackers if they do drift and not having to go back into the PC to do so. Once you've got this done, what you'll want to do is you will want to do the body proportions. This is very important, as I basically never did this in my previous setups, and anti-skating didn't work. Anti-skating is what helps the trackers stay in position inside VRChat and not move around on the ground because of IMU drift. So what you'll want to do here is you will want to put on your headset, grab your controllers, turn on SteamVR, and then follow the instructions that show up inside the SlimeVR server. It's really simple. All it asks you to do is a couple of poses that will help the SlimeVR server gather data about how long your body parts are. Once it's done this, you can confirm whether they are correct or incorrect, and then you can reset your trackers, and that should put everything in position. It did work for me perfectly fine, and it found my body part length pretty much perfectly. Once you're done this, you can reset the trackers one more time for good measure and jump into SteamVR. Inside SteamVR, you can look down and make sure that all the trackers are in the correct position and make sure that they're moving in the correct direction. If they're not, you might need to go remap which way they're facing inside the software, like I had to. Once you know that all this is correct, you can jump into VRChat, and inside VRChat, you will want to calibrate full body tracking. Once you've done this, you should find that you now have full body tracking inside VRC. It's that simple. They've made the software setup really simple, and I think they've idiot-proofed it after I messed it up the first time, making it pretty much impossible for me to mess it up this time. So, with all that being done, let's jump right into VRChat, and let me show you guys a couple of poses that I tried for you in order to, well, stress test the trackers. Of course, we did the standard poses, like walking around to make sure that the walking animation was quite smooth, and it was. We sat down on the ground, like we normally would in all our other tests, and this time I also have a pool table that I got to sit down on and wiggle my legs around a little bit to check how well that would work. And of course, it handled all of that no problem. Now, because I had the anti-skating correction working this time, you can tell that the trackers are basically glued to the ground and not moving around at all, which is absolutely incredible for IMU trackers. I did try a bunch of different avatars for you guys to make sure that, you know, I had all the avatars covered, whether it was an anthro avatar or a humanoid avatar. In fact, I even tried sitting cross-legged on the ground, and it captured that, no issues. And I thought that it might have issues on this one, but it just didn't. I did also try to do a handstand, however, because of the lack of straight walls in this room, and because of the lack of controllers that don't lose tracking when they're on the ground for too long, well, that didn't exactly work out. Even though the trackers did continue tracking, as you see in the video, but the bottom half of my body lost tracking, because the controllers, well, were elsewhere. But as you can tell, the slime trackers did cover this no problem. Fast movements, not an issue. Kicking, jumping, not an issue. Spinning around, again, not an issue. These things have come so far since the very first set that I received and the very first software that I received. It's absolutely incredible to see what they can do. And I'm so happy that I was able to visit the Slime Cave and meet the team. They were all absolutely incredible. So much love to you guys, and thank you so much for having me. If you guys are interested in checking out the project, the Discord, or anything, I will leave all the links down below. As you can tell, this project has come a very far way, and they're now shipping their first trackers. And of course, if you want to build your own, you know, we might check out that on the channel someday. We might try and build our own DIY trackers, completely DIY, of course, because, well, we made these, but they weren't entirely DIY. As usual, though, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this one. If you did, please do leave a like. If you disliked it, I guess this one works too, but let me know why down below. If you guys are not yet part of our community, check out our Discord, check out our Reddit down below, where I want to see you posting your spicy memes. And thank you so much to all the Patreons supporting this channel. You guys are helping me out so much during this move right now. You have no idea. So much love to you guys as well. And as usual, if you guys want to be notified about future content coming up on the channel, make sure to smack the subscribe button with your forehead, ding my bell, and see you again in the next video. Peace.